Hey everyone, it's time for another Andy's free guitar chart video lessons. Guitar chart lessons from my own charts that I've developed, and this is a good thing if you are a guitar enthusiast or even perhaps a science and math student that wants to learn guitar in a way that's just inherently difficult. It's also, reach out to my YouTube subscribers and any Facebookers that want to watch the video. And today we're going to talk about this is the 3D for, I guess we're not going to get it unless we move it over there. Oh, look, some magic circles back there in the background. Okay, so this is the actual chart here, and I just want to show you here that we have, and this is what it is. So let's give it a little bit of. It's chart 140 string shapes and the modal chord strings. Okay, and I figure that's the modal chord shapes really. How do we figure with that? So this is a really good chart, and the sooner we get to the chart of the day kind of thing, the better it'll be. Okay, it looks here like the video is a little bigger than usual, than the box, but I'm not going to go restart it. We have ground to cover here. Let's just see what the last chart was. So this is 140. Let's just see what the last chart was. Fairly similar. We have the caged fretboard, I call it. And this is caged because you can see it spells caged on the bottom. And the smaller letters here mean that those are the caged shapes. But A will have its turn of being the big letter there, and then the G will be smaller, and the C, that kind of thing. The C is smaller over here. So if we start, and this is the bottom square one, x equals 0, y equals 0 on the guitar, then that would be right here. Okay, forget this because I've down-tuned my guitar so it can play almost like a baritone bass guitar. But a normal guitar would be right here. So X is 0, Y is 0 is really the low E string. That's it. And from here on the chart here, and I have adjusted, I made an edit to this. This is a good thing we kind of stumbled onto this. I made an adjustment because the lesson before I had labeled these things from the other side and they just came out wrong. So the low E equals 3 here, key equals the key of C. So 3 would be E. Okay, so C is, okay, so that means the key of C when you see that the low E is the key of C. Now this is the note. The C, the big C, means this region here, the entire 3, 4, 5 of it, and everything above that. I know it's going down, but when you're looking at it, I point up here, it's up from there, and the notes are going higher, usually. So they pretty much go up in fourths. Okay, like that. But it's interesting, anything that goes up in fourths on a guitar goes down in fifths. So if we look at, say we go from the second string, which is what? Is the A string, going to the D string. Like that, get that capo on there. So A string going to the D string. Okay. The A is the fifth of D. So D is the fourth of A, and A is the fifth of D. Okay, so that's a very powerful tool with the guitar, and it works with the strings. Now the problem is with the strings we have the tuning third. If we call that low E the string number 1, then the tuning third would be in between strings 4 and 5. So we've got an opportunity here. It's Saturday morning. I just woke up and man, am I tired. I just kept waking up every hour and having to drink water. I just kept drying out, and so I'm tired, but I looked out the window and the wife has gone off to do something at probably the church or at the park. So we're teaching a lesson here. Now, this is a good chart. It's got a lot of good things. You'll see me start a discussion, but we don't get all the way through it because we're going to carry this particular diagram into the next chart because it's such a nice diagram. So again, going up now, even in string shapes. In string shapes, it's different now. It's backwards in string shapes. What does that mean? Okay, here's the string shapes. Alright, these are the string shapes that I've assigned. And these are essentially the bottom string of the cages as they're played. Alright, so the bottom string of the C cage is 3, 4, 5 right there, and that would be your C. Okay, the bottom, now when we take, this is just in the key of C here for the moment. When we take the C to the next shape up, it would go to A, so you spell in cage C, A, G, E, D. The next shape up, the bottom string, shares that fifth and is going just to the 6th, and that's the A shaped. That's A in pentatonic. Diatonic would be okay, and the A shaped C would be. And we're going to do one more. We're going to do the D shape, or the G shape rather. So it'd be C, A, G. Here, the G shape is the scale members 6, 7, and root. In the key of C, that's A, B, and C. That's easy. It's easy as A, B, C. And as you can see, if I start on the G and then just go up from there, D shape, A shape, E shape, C shape, playing these notes, then I get my G cage, which is in pentatonic. It's because watch, we have the G shape. Alright, now it goes up in fifths. The string shapes go up in fifths. The string notes go up in fourths. Then the notes come down in fifths. Okay, except by the tuning warp, right? By the tuning third is different. But for the most part, the string shapes go up in fifths, except there's a augmented fifth between E and C. So there's an augmented fifth between this E and this C. So let's just do those shapes in G. Starting on G, we get D, we get G. The fifth of G is D. The fifth of D is the A shape, which is just 5, 6. The fifth of the A shape is the E shape, but we got to bring the E over, the B over. See, we have to bring the B over.